Calling you a radical, that's the only endangered species I found right there, standing on that rock. But we're at Dana Point, which I've renamed Dana what? Dana what?
Dana
Durnford, darn it! Dana Durnford Point will be on his show tonight. I'm going to Skype. You know, I always say I won't Skype, but the endangered species is going to make me. And so, so the propaganda machine's in earnest all over out here about how great the Dana Point, which you know I've worked them all multiple times. And so we're out here to show you the truth. And so, what did we find dead up there?
Well, we think it was a nudibranch, but it might have been a hare.
Yeah, California hare, but if it was a California hare, it was dead, dying. It was a strange looking California. I'll get a picture of it and video of it when we get back. I wanted to make sure I cover all this as I start this. Oh, you didn't go to the right place. That's what people say, I think. I've been on the entire coast of California, so that's not the right place. Look how pathetic the mussels are. By the way, I want people to know, you can see the mussels.
These are better mussels than before.
They're pathetic.
But they're pathetic.
By the way, there should be millions of them, and they should be 5 to 6 inches tall. And, you know, Shaw's Cove, this region starts to get really famous for their mussels now. The big, tall mussels right here. We're in that neck of the woods. You know, we're up here. We're not in San Diego County anymore. We're elitist. We're in Orange County. So we're staying in, I'm staying in San Clemente right now. So, any of you San Onofre that are afraid of me, I'm staying in the Winter White House, by the way. I'm staying in Nixon's Hot Water Gate. I'm staying in Nixon's Winter White House. Cotton Point. Here we go. There we go. What's up in there? Is that a California hare crammed up in there? No, that's a rock. But there's an animal right here. Right here.
Where?
See him on the bottom of that round rock?
Yeah.
There's that just shell crammed up in there. Right there. It's just shell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just shell.
Yeah. But there's a tiny little anemone.
Yeah, I see those. I was hoping maybe that was a crab. Here's a sea anemone right here.
Rocky Mountain water.
Right there.
Yeah.
He's a small little tyke.
There's another tyke in there.
A couple little tykes. So we're on the hunt for the exclusive starfish. Lisa made a really good point to me the other day. She says, well, Kevin, you shouldn't have to fly around up and down and catch 20-year historic low tide to see a starfish. And basically, and I've done all that. I've done all that multiple times to catch no starfish on film. You know, I found the one big leatherback. This is pathetic. By the way, there's a great video an older gentleman did at Shaw's Cove right up the road at Laguna. And then I shot him multiple, then Patrick shot him all. We have dozens at Shaw's Cove. And he says, what happened to the mussels? It's like the tide just scorched them out. I'm like, the tide didn't scorch them out, dude. Fukushima. Now, I had a really great conversation this morning with the young, brilliant lifeguard on the pier at San Clemente. He was great. And he was talking about the professor, and I says, you tell the old professor that he's teaching in pre-Fukushima land. They're living in pre-Fukushimaville. Oh, all the restoration, the banning fishing, everything that we did in California is such a huge success. I says, there was a lot of good things that got done, absolutely. But now it's all in vain because of Fukushima. And then he recognized me and he says, well, I want to know about your salmon thesis. And I went on it. He's like, how do you argue with that? He said. And I said, you don't. My work is concrete, good science. You know? I'm the one that said that was going to happen, and it's happened. I talked to Tim today on them. Now remember, this propaganda machine is telling us how wonderful these tide pools are. Come see it. It's all over the media. Here we go. Here's a colony. Here's a colony. A pretty good colony of Yeah, they're sickly looking as hell. Eek.
Oh, here's a good one. Come look at this one.
Where's he at? Oh yeah, he's a pretty nice one, but he's still small.
Yeah.
There's two of them. There's one crammed
There's
down the
two
other
of them.
side.
There's one there too. So this is better than anything we've seen.
Yeah, it's very typical of what I have seen. I've seen a lot of, this is Monterey, very typical of Monterey, but yeah, San Diego County
This
for
is better than anything
1,000
else.
times better than
Yeah,
San Diego County, but that ain't saying nothing.
Area starfish. It. On the hook.
The marquee marker is the starfish, right? Oh, they were just wasting disease. That's all it was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just wasting disease kills all the starfish. What about this? What about this? What about the upper purple urchin? I declared them extinct 3 years ago and everybody laughed at me. Now, here's a lot of sea anemones, but these are sickly looking as hell. Look at that. Do you think that looks good? And by the way, you could Google photographs right here at Dana Point, and before Fukushima, there's lots of video and take your breath away. There's big orange and reds. I'll have Lisa hold the camera and I'll show you what the size of some of these should be. Okay. It is good time. Okay. So, here, don't get me wet. Okay. So, these starfish that we should be seeing, the big leatherbacks, the purple, this thick, this big. Orange, the crimson, the California red crimsons, tight on the top, they're like this. By the way, we didn't intend that yoga video to be 10 seconds today. This camera's got a mind of its own, so it is, but we should be seeing stacked on stacked on stacked on stacked here. I mean, you're talking one of the most famous tide pools in the world, you know, so don't get thinking this is good, because it ain't. I mean, actually, of all the sea anemones we've just looked at, it's just those three that actually look half healthy. And they're not the greater ones. There's one right there. A bunch of them right here.
Yeah.
They're little tykes.
Yeah.
And they're not too they don't look too vibrant. They're not, I mean, I'm telling you. But at least it's not extinction stuff. Getting a good look.
Go slow.
I'm going real slow, I hear. A guy named Mike told me that in Colorado.
Oh, look at that rock right there, Kevin. You're right.
Oh yeah. There's a bunch of sea anemones under here. So quite a few little sea anemones here. They're small. They're not the greater sea anemone, which does the greater sea anemone live in? Are you, of course? This is their domain. This is their home. Which, by the way, they're as big as your head. They're gone. I haven't found one of those in my journey to travel. We're getting a really good look, Lisa. This is really good timing. It's so beautiful out here. By the way, so you guys have been asking, she's an activist. That's your endangered species. Somebody will actually get out there and help me do the work, whatever. So there's your endangered species. There is one. So, a bunch of little sea anemones. So, this is a great pool right here. Really a great pool. So we're seeing, I mean, you're talking one of those, like I said, this thing should just jump out to you like a, my metaphor I like to use is a Frank Stella painting. And if you don't know what a Frank Stella painting is, look it up. You know, his dissertation, his thesis was all about color, right? Now this is good because you got such a big colony. Don't get wet, Cat. You got such a great colony in here. The mussels, see the mussels and clams? You think that's good? I am. I'm going real slow. This is what all these rocks should look like. All of it. Every inch of it should look like this. And they should be 4 times larger. There should be by the millions, but there is some. But there should be. It's unbelievable. Starfish. Where's the starfish? I mean, this is so. Starfish feed on these, right? Starfish are predators. They eat sea anemones. They eat clams, oysters. They eat anything. So there's plenty of food for them. Not really. That ain't plenty of food. God, there's got to be a starfish in here. Got to be. Oh, what a look that is, huh? Hope you guys can see it. I mean, it's hard to get the sunlight in there. Ah. Get up, get up, get up. I'll crawl out here. Getting a really good look. It's low tide right now. It's the 7th, right? Careful, don't get soaked. She's moving out right now, but that don't mean anything. Here it comes. Get back, get back, get back. Here. Hey, Taurus girl, you find anything? So they're advertising like, oh, lots of critters and creatures in the tide. No, there's not. So, all right, I'll turn this off so it doesn't take me 5 years to upload it. That's another thing people don't realize. Because a lot of places there is no Wi-Fi. I have to pop in any place I can find. Think about the work I put in. Thank everybody supports historic work. Fuck, I don't know how I do it, but it kind of happens, right? These are tiny. They're tiny. You think that's a lot of them? No, it's not. We got a really good look because we were just in prime starfish land. Got me some really good new tide pool jumpers at the thrift store. Got really great suction soles on them. And the woman, she knows me and PB. How's the cancer fight going, Kev? I'm here, right? Yeah. So, she gave them to me. $2. Can't you say you believe in me? Can't you see what you mean to me? Careful, it's getting dicey now. Easy. Don't brag about them shoes that get soaked. Ah, fuck. Bob Beeman Blanche, dead tide pool jumping. I'm training for the 2020. Gotta be starfish here, right? Look at this. We're getting a little bit of seagrass. Oh, what a good look we're getting. What a beautiful look. Go slow, Kev. Go slow. Oh! How nice. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Lots of little sickly sea anemones. See now, okay, this is a perfect look for me to talk about this. This is perfect. So, hey, there's hundreds of sea anemones on this flat right here. And so anyway, this is the perfect place for me to stay. This is as good as it gets right here. Get back. Come on, Mother Nature. Help me out. This is really, it's got a lot of the smaller sea. This is one of the quintessential tide pools that would have all the purple. This is the perfect of the perfect right here. So cooperate. Uh-oh, here comes a big wave. Get back. Get up. Get up. So I want to get in there. I will. That's another. You got to have a lot of patience doing what I do. You got to really play by. It's dangerous too, really dangerous. These rocks are slippy. You can't step on any animals, any shell. You stay away, which I do. You know, I don't touch anything. Oh, there we go. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Before this next wave, dance, cat. Go fast. This should be just purple. Look at this. How perfect. You can see. They're sicklier than hell looking. Look at this pool. Are you kidding? It's the best. That's as good as it gets right there. And you can see how they're dying and how sickly by the hundreds of them they are. Well, that's the way it's supposed to look. It's supposed to look like this, just plastered with purple, red, orange, just by the fucking, see all the little enemies? This should be purple, it should be red, it should just be jumping at you. I mean, what a great look we're getting. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, stay high off the animals, which I do. Okay, see? They're horrible looking. It's called flora that's mixed in with them. It should be vibrant and colorful. Nice. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. That was a close call. Okay, there's one. I'll start another one. And we'll keep it going. Keep it going? All right. See what I mean? She don't play. You don't want to be out in that, because she can take you out. So that's one another thing. They're advertising these kids. This is fucking very dangerous stuff. And, you know, the kids, of course, want to go. But, okay, when I get done tide pulling, I want people to know my shoes are off, my socks are off, everything's off, into a fucking wash thing. I don't take them in the house or the hotel or wherever I'm staying. Oh, hell no. I don't drink the water down here either, by the way. No. I hate even showering. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Fair faucet, because it's coming out of the ocean. Keep it going? Yeah. That was a great look we got. I'm trying to go slow and cover as much ground, because you only have so much time on my camera. Blah, 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 blah. I'm really getting a fantastic look. Here we go. Mother Nature's cooperated with me so much. She always helps me out. There's an enemy. There's a nice one. But they're little guys. I know we can find starfish. I know. Now at Monterey, I worked and I worked and I worked and I worked. What do we got right here? Here we go. We got something. What is this guy? See him down there? Right there? Some kind of shell. But I worked and worked and worked and worked for days and days and days, and boom. I mean, these videos do no justice, because I'm shooting hundreds of hours of video. I have more of it. I can't, I mean, I'll get it all up someday. I don't cherry pick. I just go organic, the real thing. And so I found the one starfish. Big leatherback. The only leatherback that I found in 4 years. I found some smaller, you know, bat stars, some little orange stars, but not the big. I found one big, thick, heavy one. And so then I run into Amanda down there, Doc Ricketts' granddaughter. She does it every day. By the way, she's the female me. You gotta hear her go. But she searches every day. In 2 years, she says she's found one leatherback. One. And she showed me a photo and he looked like the one I found. Could be the same guy. Now think about that. Think about it. You know how many hundreds and hundreds of stuff. Here we go, here we go. What do we got here? Oh no, I thought it was California hair. Slow down. Here's a big shell. See the big shell? I leave them in. That's an old shell. Another candy. Sorry. Shut her down, Kev. Get a small one so you don't lose this content. Oh, let's keep it going to 1941. Nuclear's clean, green, too cheap to meter. Easy, 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 easy. Okay. 1927. We go 1960. Oh, that's 20. Yeah, we used it.